My ex-husband convinced my entire family I was having an affair. At our divorce hearing, I played the recording of him confessing to making it all up. What's the most satisfying moment from your divorce? Mine happened exactly 14 months after discovering my husband of 8 years was living a double life. I thought we had the perfect marriage. Ryan was charming, attentive, and everyone's favorite person at family gatherings. My parents adored him more than me sometimes. My friends called us relationship goals. I never once suspected anything was wrong. Then came the business trip to Chicago that changed everything. His flight was supposedly delayed, so I called the airline to check when he might arrive home. The customer service was confused and there was no record of my husband on any flight that day. In fact, he hadn't flown with them in over 3 months. When I checked our shared credit card statement, I discovered regular charges at a hotel just 30 minutes from our house, the same hotel every Tuesday and Thursday for the past year. Instead of confronting him immediately, I decided to show up at the hotel the following Thursday. What I found wasn't just an affair printed, it was an entire second relationship. Ryan had been dating his high school sweetheart who had moved back to town. They had matching keychains, inside jokes, and he even kept a toothbrush there. When I finally confronted him that night, instead of apologizing, he went on the offensive. He claimed he only started seeing her because he knew I was cheating first. I was blindsided. I had never been unfaithful within a week. He had somehow convinced my parents, siblings, and most of our friends that I had been having an affair with my coworker James. He showed them evidence, parrot-manipulated text messages, photos of me and James at work, events that he cropped to look intimate, and even a fake email account he created to send himself messages, pretending to be me confessing everything. My family, who I've always been close with, stopped speaking to me. My mother told me she was disgusted by my behavior. My sister uninvited me for my niece's birthday party. Friends I'd had for decades took his side without even hearing mine. I filed for divorce immediately, but the emotional isolation was unbearable. I started seeing a therapist who suggested I record our conversations for my own sanity, but to remind myself I wasn't crazy when Ryan would deny saying things he had definitely said. That's when I caught it. During an argument about dividing our assets, Ryan got frustrated and blurted out, "You think you are so perfect. That's why I had to make up all that stuff about you cheating." No one would have believed me otherwise. I kept recording our conversations after that. Over the next few weeks, he admitted to creating fake evidence, manipulating photos, and deliberately turning my family against me, all while believing he was still in control of the narrative. On the day of our divorce hearing, my family came to support him. They sat behind him in the courtroom, glaring at me. My mother wouldn't even look in my direction. When my attorney asked if I had anything to add before the judge made the final ruling, I pulled out my phone and played the recording of Ryan confessing to fabricating everything. The courtroom went completely silent. I watched my mother's face transform from anger to horror as Ryan's voice clearly admitted to making up all that stuff about you cheating and laughing about how your stupid family believed everything. The judge was furious. She not only granted the divorce on grounds of emotional abuse, but also awarded me additional compensation for defamation. But the most satisfying moment wasn't the legal victory. It was watching my family approach me after the hearing, tears streaming down their faces, begging for forgiveness. My mother kept repeating, "I should have known. I should have trusted my own daughter." I forgave them eventually, but our relationship will never be the same. The divorce taught me something invaluable. The people who love you conditionally aren't really loving you at all. Ryan still lives in our hometown. I heard he tries to tell people I manipulated the recordings. No one believes him anymore.